What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Booba Sports TV, back at you with another one. So yeah, I want to talk about something. So it seems like the Mexican connection is standing up for Canelo Alveraz. We had Manuel Marquez come out yesterday and say that it's absolutely ridiculous that Gennady Golovkin should shut up and just fight. Stop complaining and stop crying is what Marquez said. Then you had Julio Cesar Chavez Sr. come out and say it's absolutely ridiculous. It takes away from the fight. They know the fight is going to take place. Only thing they doing is hurting the fighters. It's too big of a fight for it not to happen. And we all know that the meat was contaminated. And that just let the fighters do what they do. Just let the fight go on. If this fight was to take place in New York, this wouldn't be happening. If this fight was to take place in Texas, this wouldn't be happening. It's only happening because it's in Vegas, and the Nevada State Athletic Commission need to knock it off. Let the fighters fight. It's hurting the fighters in camp because they don't know if they're having a fight definite. He said that April 10th is 25 days away from the fight. That's hurting the fighters. If the fighters don't know that they have a definite fight, May 5th, then, they're not training as hard and in camp. The funny thing about this is Manuel Marquez used to criticize Canelo Alvarez all the time, to the point where Canelo Alvarez actually wanted to fight Marquez at a catchweight. What's crazy about this situation is Marquez used to complain about Manny Pacquiao being on steroids all the time. He used to say that he cheated him out the fight. Bob Arum was cheating. They knew he was taking steroids. Just go look it up. And now Marquez is saying that Triple G needs to just shut up and fight. Man, that's kind of disrespectful as a fighter, especially as a fighter that's been in his shoes, because Manuel Marquez has been in Gennady Golovkin's shoes before with the Manny Pacquiao situation, and he cried and cried and cried. That's why he wanted a rematch and a rematch and a rematch. He chased Manny Pacquiao up all those divisions to get a rematch because he felt like he was cheated in those fights. So how dare you come out and say that Gennady Golovkin should just shut up and fight? That's disrespectful. Especially as a fighter of your peers, You are a fighter. You're not a media member. You're a fighter. You've been in his shoes. So that's disrespectful for you to say that. And Julio Cesar Chavez Sr., he's basically saying you just need to just shut up. The Nevada State Athletic Commission needs to just overlook what's taking place, let the fight go down, and that be that, because it's too much of a big money fight. And this is what's wrong with the sport of boxing, and this is why people say the sport of boxing is dying, and this is why people have an issue, and this is why, I don't want to say the sport is dead or it's not selling, but this is why it's not so much on the mainstream anymore, because you have these issues, and then people like Julio Cesar Chavez Sr., who's a legend in the sport, wants to sweep this type of issue under the rug, instead of coming out and saying, listen, we don't know for sure what took place. We don't know for sure what took place. But, they're going to look into it May 10th. I don't think he cheated. The meat was contaminated, so on and so on. I think the fight will happen. Instead, he's saying they need to just knock off the fucking nonsense, let the fight go down, and that's it. It is what it is. He ain't contaminated meat. Let it go. And Marquez, how dare you say that when all you did was complain about Manny Pacquiao cheating and accusing him of being on steroids? It's ridiculous, man. But that's all I got for y'all. Let me know what y'all think. The Mexican Connection is standing up for Canelo Alvarez and Golden Boy. Let me know what y'all think about this situation and this subject. That's all I got for y'all. Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon to get all the new notifications. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV. Holla at your boy. It's Blue Blood Sports TV. Peace.